Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host, Crypto Chester. Now today, I'm here to talk to you about ADA, a bit of Cardano. We're going to be looking at this from a price perspective, a technical analysis perspective, and also some price predictions for the future, probably the next 6 to 12 months or so. So without further ado, let's get straight into this update on ADA today. Now, ADA is currently at a market cap of around $12.2 billion. Okay, it's 11th in the CMC race right now to the top. Obviously, BTC, the alpha, is winning there. And over the last 24 hours in volume, we have seen this actually decline. Now, this is interesting in reference to other cryptocurrencies like, say, XRP or Solana, where we are seeing quite a big spike in the volume today, around 30% for other assets like that. But you can see Cardano is actually down 3.35% today, with the 25th most traded volume in the industry right now, which for a coin that is placed 11th, that's not actually that good, believe it or not. That's not actually that good. Okay, so right now, that is slightly a bearish sign there for Cardano here on the daily. But you can see overall over the last day, it hasn't really done too much for us to really be worrying about there. Now, moving across to the ADA chart, let's look at some TA from this. And let's break this down together to see if we can get some sort of a more of a stronger direction on ADA and where we think that this asset is actually going to be going, okay? So you can see here, obviously we've got highs of around $3.15 back in August 2021. Completely expected, obviously, bull market scenarios. Now, the bear market low that we do currently have for this asset is actually all the way down at 22 cents. So we're going to be putting that in as our lower low, okay? So that's going to be our lower low here. And then we obviously need to find our higher lows in reference to this, this lovely uptrend that we did see come into fruition here. But, okay, I'm not really going to be doing higher lows right now, just because it's quite unlikely that we're still actually in a macro bullish market structure here for ADA, just because of how low we've actually seen the price go. The price has actually seen a low in this micro downtrend of around 27 cents, and that's considerably lower than the high, and obviously other very important higher lows here as well. So what we are going to be doing, we're going to be doing a downtrend scenario, okay? So this is going to be our higher high scenario. Now we're going to be looking for our next lower high. The next lower high would be here, okay? And the reasoning for that is, guys, is because you can see significant dump to the downside, breaking all lows, breaking market structure, and then a pullback. And then what do you know? We break this market structure again just here. And that essentially confirms this as a... it confirms this as a lower high, okay? So super interesting stuff, but it's very important to be looking at these levels, especially when we are trading very volatile assets like crypto. Now, once we've broken this low, we're looking for another significant pullback, which is just here, guys, and then breaking this low again. That confirms this area as our next point. And the next point here for our lower high is around 45 cents. And this is the most recent lower high. You're probably thinking, why isn't this the most recent lower high? It's because we haven't broken this low yet, okay? So this is the most recent lower high. So if we are looking for any sort of a price reversal here, then this is going to be the area to really be looking out for there, for that the bullish momentum to continue, okay? And in terms of a price for that, it's around 45 cents. Next thing we want to be doing here is bringing in a little Fibonacci, okay? We're going to bring a little Fibonacci, and that is going to give us a good idea of the Fibonacci retracement zones that we could be looking out for there. Now, what's very important about Fibonacci, guys, is the 0.5 Fibonacci zone. Now, this zone is super important just because it is the confirmation of the reversal of the trend. So if we do see us actually come up to this area and break through, this actually confirms the it's a confluence that we can be looking for the reversal of the trend, and that essentially means the trend is going to reverse. Okay, so bearish market, a bearish market up into a bullish market is very likely here once we see that 0.5. Now, why is that important? It's important because the 0.5 actually lines up, I wouldn't say perfectly, but there is an area of confluence around this 45.6 up to around 48.49 that sort of area. Okay, so nothing too crazy there, but definitely a point to really be looking out for there for ADA to see that initial juicy reversal. Okay, that's the confirmation we're looking out for there. In terms of momentum, in terms of this disgusting downtrend that we are seeing right now, you can actually see the distance between the lower highs here. They're getting a bit more interesting. Okay, I wouldn't say momentum is getting stronger. I would just say it's not really dying out that much right now, which isn't the best sign here for the bulls. It does indicate lower price action for ADA here, and potentially what I would say here is it's quite likely that we're probably looking for a rejection here of the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement later on potentially in the week here, and that will be a price of around 35 cents. So definitely something to keep, keep in your calendar, but definitely something to keep an eye on here for ADA in the next couple of days, weeks or so, is a rejection point and the continuation of the trend coming down to the most recent low. That will still be a move of 22% to the downside if this does happen, so just be prepared for that and be very, very cautious. In terms of volume weighted ATR bands, guys, you got the 4-hour, the 12-hour, and the daily here, and these are very, very reactive with the price, as you can see here. So this is super, super important here when we are trading. You can see we have actually bounced quite nicely off the 4-hour, but if you actually look at the stance of the 12-hour and the daily, they're in a digressionary stance. Okay, they're pointing down, and that is a bearish sign. And usually when this does happen, you can see we bounce off them quite nicely, but it does mean the continuation of the trend is still pretty prominent here. Okay, but yeah, that is going to be it for me in terms of ADA. Let's jump over to Pepe Unchained. It's a new project, guys. I don't want to shill this too hard to you guys, but I definitely think it's something you should go check out. It's a pre-sale, and they've raised $12.6 million already. Basically, Pepe has its own blockchain now. It's called Pepe Unchained. It's a layer 2 based protocol built on Ethereum, exactly like Base Chain. Okay, exactly like Base Chain, but built for memes to be built on the Pepe blockchain itself. Okay, so super bullish, super cool concept, and I definitely think that there's a massive, massive potential here. As I said, they've raised $12.6 million already. Definitely worth going to check out. The links will be in the description for that. If you did want to get involved with the pre-sale, you can. Ethereum, USDT, Card, or BNB. Completely up to you. I'd go check it out though. Super cool project there. That's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't dropped a little like already, drop a little like on it. It does help us out. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you say hello in the comment section and hit the subscribe button, notification bell on. You're never going to miss one of our uploads here over on Crypto News. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.